Okay.
Okay. Okay. You want to play rough? Hey, yo. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. But don't quote me. Let's get into it.
Yo, before we get into this whole Drake versus Kendrick beef, because this is definitely one of the best battles of all time.
Word.
The biggest beef ever.
Chill. Chill.
Hey, you.
Chill.
See your life.
Chill. Yo. Anyway, yo, you got ruined the moment, yo. Anyway, I want to throw this at y'all real quick, right?
Okay.
I think whenever you're talking about two high level artists, we all know the people who really ain't that good, they just popular. Whenever you talk about two high level artists at making music, sometimes we'll recognize that this person is a great artist, but you might just not personally like them. So I want to say that, like, anytime you have an argument about hip hop or any other genre of music, like, people are gonna say what they're biased towards, and we have biases for three reasons: what you grew up on, what was listened to in your household, you know what I'm saying, and if you personally have something that you don't like about the person. But beyond that, it's we're judging art, and what 50 said.
I get sensitive when you talk about my art.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So don't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Kendrick Lamar won.
I agree. He did win.
I agree too.
He won.
How? What was the criteria?
Where you grew up, what was listened to
You
in your
grew up
household?
in the West.
No, I didn't grow up in the West.
So where'd you grow
Yo,
up?
I was unbiased. I'm not from Canada. I'm
There you
not
go.
from Cali.
Yeah, word.
Okay,
I'm
so
from Boston.
cancel that out because none of us grew up in the West.
That's what he's saying. We're unbiased.
What was,
Okay,
what was,
what was
listening,
it say-
what
what
was
was-
listened to in your household?
Y'all was bumping Kendrick in your household?
Motown.
Y'all wasn't bumping Crody in your joint?
You were bumping Bacardi official now?
Was Natalie Cole, man.
Nat Cole. Okay.
Smokey Robinson.
Right.
Yeah.
The OJs, the Temptations.
Yeah.
Backstabbers. Backstabbers. I can't even hit that note.
Nah, you
Pause.
definitely can't.
But yo, so let me know how y'all felt. Like, we did the reaction video, me, you, Rain, and my man Bree Free, and like the initial response to Meet the Grams was like, oh my God. But then when we went home, like what did you think about it after we left? Matter of fact, forget this. Let's do this.
I think it was dismal.
Let's do this for people who are watching this right now that aren't. Stay throwing out vocabulary words, but you dismal.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard you say dismal before. Just now, nigga.
I just, okay,
Nah.
no,
No, you be thinking. No, PC be like this. Be like, man, I ain't like it. It was dismal.
oh, we rolling?
This gonna look good on cam. Dismal. Nah, but for people that didn't watch the beef, for people that didn't pay attention to every song,
How big the beef was.
for people who didn't pay attention to every song that Kendrick and Drake went back and forth with, let's give them a brief timeline of what happened.
Like that compared to what Drake's record? What are they comparing it to?
Like that is really kind of like
You can't
the
compare it
first
like that.
punch.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
they're
It's
saying
the first-
like that was to like.
It shouldn't be push-ups.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
not.
push-ups.
Wait, that was
Push-ups
that was
is
the first-
second.
a first-person shooter.
Okay, yeah, that's what they compared it to. First person shooter.
Yeah.
And then secondly was
Would be push-ups and Euphoria.
correct. And then third,
Where you had Kendrick with L.A. at 616.
616 in
616 with Family Matter.
That was his.
And
No,
then
no.
then
That was his next response. That was Drake's
Yeah.
next one.
so 616 with Family. Hold on.
Hold on,
What
bro. You gotta bring that shit back real quick.
No, that's what I'm saying. Kendrick dropped back to back, so that's what
Yeah.
threw the.
Yeah, hold on.
Because they
Time out,
had
time out,
one.
hold on,
I
hold on.
saw something where they had one for everyone. Word to mama.
Hold on, no. We got to start over because the whole beginning of the episode is jumbled as shit.
All right.
You know, we all over the place, yo.
All right, let's go again.
All right, now we'll start off from the quote. You don't need to do it over.
All right, bet.
All right. Drake and Kendrick Lamar, one of the biggest battles in rap history. You know what I'm saying? I definitely salute them brothers. because regardless of who you think won and who you think lost, like it was incredible for hip hop because we at a point right now where you got all these young rappers and stuff. They don't care about the lyrics. Like everyone was forced to listen to lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you remember this, June, but what I said was I didn't like the way the battle started because they weren't rapping at a slow enough BPM to where everyone could catch the lyrics.
Yeah.
I put that online and everybody was like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." But as soon as they did that, what happened?
That's when
The
it
battle went
elevated.
crazy,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's when it reached a certain plateau once
Right.
they slowed the BPM down.
Right. So when you have a beef on wax, you don't need to have the most fire beat. You have to have a beat that that allow your lyrics to stand out.
Well, Kendrick took it there with the fire beat at the end.
Nah, but he got off what he was trying to say first.
He did.
Yeah.
He
You know what I'm
did.
saying?
He did.
He played that smooth. So I see a lot of different polls, right? So I wake up and I see 70% for Drake, and then over here I see 90% for Kendrick. So I don't know if
never
my
see that.
algorithm is messed up, but it seems to be that Kendrick is winning most of the votes. But I seen a couple like All Hip Hop, a couple other outlets.
I've never seen one where Drake was winning.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I think the All Hip
I
Hop
never
one
saw
had Drake
any.
winning.
The closest I saw was like 70-30 Kendrick. Like, and that was it.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I haven't seen one where Drake was winning
Yeah, I
either.
seen
At
one.
all, period.
Ever.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this, right? So let's establish a timeline of everything that happened in this rap beef, and let's say who we won based off that. So the first shot thrown was
Like
First
that.
person shooter.
That wasn't a shot though.
Nah, it
That was-
wasn't. It was like big in it. Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J. Cole
It was bigging it up.
Yeah.
Which we forget about J. Cole in this. He threw a shot and threw it back and pulled it back. And so that doesn't count.
it's quiet for Mans.
Yeah, he doesn't count. So I mean, they bigged up Kendrick. At least J. Cole did, and Kendrick was like, "Nah, like that.
Threw
Big
the
three
shot.
is Big Me." So from there, I guess we would go to Drake.
Why not Cole?
Yeah. We actually go to Cole, and he threw it, and he retracted it, and then from there we went to who's next?
It was like that. Then
It was
What's Drake?
Push-ups.
first joint?
push-ups.
Yeah,
Then
word.
then
No, what's
Euphoria.
the Taylor Made joint? That's what we're leaving.
Oh
out.
yeah, we left that out.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
joint we leaving
it's
out.
push-ups first. He didn't respond yet, and then Drake came back with Taylor Made.
With Taylor Made, and then he came with Euphoria, and then 616 in LA.
There you go.
Right, and then he dropped Family Matters. After Family Matters, Meet the Grams. After Meet the Grams, Not
Heart
Like
Six.
Us.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Not
it's
Like
Not
Us.
Like Us, and then
And
the Heart
the Heart
Six.
Six.
So what this ended up becoming was Meet the Grams versus Family Matters, and then Not Like Us just being the exclamation point after Meet the Grams. So if you step back and look at the battle in its totality, would you honestly say Kendrick is the winner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually thoroughly enjoyed Heart 6, and for some reason niggas didn't like
They
it.
weren't feeling that.
So let's talk about Heart
I
6.
liked it.
Because Heart 6 effectively ended the battle, right?
Yeah.
So when it first came on, I was like, oh, he got right to it. He addressed everything. But then I'm thinking about it, and I'm looking at comments, and people are like, yo, the beat sound mad sleepy. Yo, this sound like this. And I'm like, damn, I was listening to the lyrics, but the thing I didn't take into consideration on my first listen was, okay, like, he sound a little tired and defeated. And I think he did it on purpose, not thinking it was going to have that effect. Because he was trying to play it off like, I'm tired of addressing niggas. You made up fake angles. We set you up. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But people felt like he should have been more turned up because it sounded defeated. What you think about that?
No, I don't agree with that at all. I
No.
don't care about what people say in the comments. They're not going to sway my opinion. On my listen, I didn't feel like when I was indulging in the content that I was like, he just sounds like he's defeated. I didn't get that from that. I got bros coming crazy, and he did exactly what I wanted him to do. That's just what I got from it. I liked it. I don't know what people are not seeing in it, but I'm feeling it, bro. I mean, there was no records that came out from Drake other than the one where he used AI that I wasn't feeling. I didn't like that whole using Snoop and Pop.
Pop shit,
That
yeah.
one terrible. I don't like that one. But all the other
It was
ones,
creative though, right?
Yeah,
I'll
very
give him
creative
that. It was very
for what
creative.
the times are. But for Snoop to still be alive and he could have used Snoop, he just knew Snoop wouldn't have agreed to it. So let me fake it and act like I'm not feeling that, bro. But other than that, I don't got no critiquing on nothing he dropped. Only critique people have is the fact that Family Matters, Meet the Grams came out 30 seconds after.
That's the
after
greatest
that.
move.
That was
That's the
like,
greatest
other than
move
that,
in this history. Yo.
It was.
It is, bro.
It was.
That's the
It
greatest
was.
move.
The thing, the Heart 6, I heard it as like a little like a little defeated at the end where he was like, I'm not even going back and forth with this. At least we got you to rap out of this whole thing, and you know, it's like, yo,
it was like a whole change of tone.
Yeah, it was
compared
like,
to like the first couple
I don't
joints.
even wanna, it's like
When he was like, our numbers is up, you ain't catching us.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
extra
has
shit.
records that he's rapping in that same tone.
Yeah, but
Plenty of them.
yeah, but the other records he felt like I'm still Drake. Like
Yeah.
Drake is always I'm the guy. That one felt like he was like I got to defend the guy now.
Right.
And you're saying this and this is just all.
But then again, do you think like
He was
certain
wilding
accusations
on that
that
to
Kendrick
me.
said on those records made Drake kind of be like, you know what, I don't want no parts of this
Yeah,
beef.
because he was defending
Because of the higher powers that be
pedophiles
came in
stuff,
saying
or
some stuff like
it was
that.
Cool. And
That's why I said like the things that he was accused of.
No, it's
right.
not.
I'm sorry, guys. But no, he was mentioning names. He was mentioning names that Kendrick didn't mention.
Right.
So it was some things in there that the fans broke down. It's like you said that, hey, we baited you with these lines, and then you say the people that gave you the information was clowns. So it was like, well, which one is it? And
How?
But Drake, that's what Drake said.
Okay.
And then Drake said, you were, got assaulted when you were younger. But he didn't. If you listen to the song, he's saying that I wasn't. My mom did, and she thought because she was that I must have been. That's what he was saying. So Drake just took it. I don't know if that was an angle.
You know what battlers do.
Yeah,
he was like, I understood that, but nah.
No. I'm gonna tell him that
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So it was some discrepancies in there, but all in all, like it just kind of felt like the battle was ended.
I will say this: my biggest critique on the Heart 6 was that
Y'all killing
Drake's-
the Heart 6.
it's that Drake, instead of talking at the end, he should have rapped everything he
Why
said.
doesn't he
Yeah.
get any points of the fact that Kendrick put out the Heart 1 through 5? Boom. I put a play on the Heart. I put out the Heart 6 because everybody's waiting for him to do the
That was the best thing I
continuation
liked
of
about the
Heart.
record. The
Then-
title.
Name, yeah,
the
yeah,
title.
yeah. It
I
is
was
great.
like,
No, that was fire. That
Then
made you
I
be
was
like,
the strategy
oh.
behind it. It's like, damn, you can't use this no more.
Then
Like,
I'm
you know
the
what I'm saying?
sixth
It's over.
God.
So it's like,
Yeah,
so
yeah, it lined up right.
everything
it lined
is
up. It
beautiful
lined
with
up
the
for him.
record.
Yeah, yeah. I like
And
that.
then if you want to be technical, he said on there that we baited you. I was the mole the entire time. How is it that Meet the Grams cancels out Family Matters, but the Heart 6 doesn't cancel out Meet the Grams?
Because Meet the Gram is 4 verses and only one verse.
But that's
was
the most impactful verse on
No,
the joint.
I will say this. Hold on. Before we even got to that verse, we were like, "Oh, this
Yeah,
is
it was-
crazy!
yeah, yeah.
This
It
is
was-
crazy!"
it was a dope
It-
banger.
that
was
added
the
like an extra
icing.
layer. on
Yeah,
it.
that was
yeah,
the
yeah.
dope. That was that
But
was.
if you
the-
take that verse out, it would still have the same effect.
no,
Right.
it would not.
And,
No.
and,
You don't think so?
No,
Nah.
I think it would.
The same effect,
Yeah.
bro. Everybody the internet went to a frenzy trying to figure out who bro
The child
kid
was-
was.
That was the cheat code.
how
That's what
old
it
she
was.
Yeah, it was the cheat
all of that.
code.
So how doesn't that cancel it out if he said we fed you the information?
Because it wasn't necessary. The song was great without that.
And Kendrick said, he said, don't tell a lie about me and I won't tell the truth about you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
It's like a
Kendrick-
tactic the whole time,
Yeah,
bro.
Kendrick was
it
like,
wasn't on that, but that was on Euphoria.
Right.
Yeah, he did say that.
But
Euphoria.
So that was before.
Euphoria was the perfect setup.
Right, so it was like a
because-
setup saying that, like, if you tell a
No.
lie on me,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say the truth about you.
Listen,
You feel me?
Euphoria
And
was
he
like.
said this before.
No,
that-
he said, and I won't tell truth. That mean I'm not gonna. Don't lie on me, and I won't tell him the
put you
truth
on-
about you.
That's what he's saying.
He's not saying I'm gonna start lying too. He's saying I'm gonna start.
truths.
Yeah.
I
on
won't
it.
tell the truth.
He said
No.
Yes. He he's saying I got a bunch of stuff I can say about you that's true. So he's saying like,
Yes.
if I'm gonna say that, then that's true.
Right,
That's what
okay.
he's saying.
All right.
But to me, I think Euphoria set up. It set
Drake
Drake up
won,
the whole
man.
time. No,
Yeah.
Drake. He set
He got the
Drake up
devil's advocate.
because I mean he was
Nah,
playing.
it's a goodie though.
He was really
Yeah.
playing
It's a
chess with
goodie.
him though. Like he was setting him up with, like you said, don't tell lies about me.
I still want them to continue.
I do too.
I do,
This
but
was
after,
so great for
after
rap
what
music,
happened at Drake's crib is over. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what like Kendrick.
Which doesn't even have anything to do
No,
with it.
it didn't. But like after that, like
The
you know,
world
it's,
just
it's something else going on.
automatically believe that
And-
Kendrick has something to do with it.
And what?
Because
what-
Axe said that like another record was supposed to come out that like yesterday or
supposed
something
to
like
be
that.
some more, yeah.
But then the whole thing happened. Yeah.
But even when Drake on the Heart 6, when he was like, "Yo," in the last joint you put out, like, "Yo, I like that joint," but
He
it's
did,
like,
he
I'm
said
like,
that.
I don't, because of what you're saying.
But what
it's
you
making
saying
me
on it making me
but he's like,
question.
he know it's
yeah.
a hit, so it's just like, yeah, the battle's over.
So I have a point about Not Like Us, right? When I first heard it, I was like, it's cool, but I see what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then on the second and third playback, I started hearing the little bars that he snuck in there. And I was like, oh, he was snucking some bars over.
For sure.
So I rated it a little bit higher. And then I think once everybody,
You went
like,
on social media.
no, yeah, I went on social media and they was like putting up crip walking memes
it
to
was
it and
over.
stuff. And then I was like, okay, it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Then and this is the whole thing about groupthink. Y'all know what groupthink is, right? It's basically when a bunch of people think the same way. Like we talk about like in society, something gets hot, now all of a sudden everybody has the same opinion on it.
Yeah.
That's groupthink. I saw the groupthink kick in because it was like, oh, Kendrick's Not Like Us surpassed Drake for the #1 streaming
Outta there.
of this era. Not everyone was like, yo, that was fire. It was crazy, but at first everybody was like, okay, except for the West Coast niggas
Not
who
me.
were like, this is a bop, this is
Nah,
crazy.
You know,
I knew
you
from
know
the
what
jump.
it was is that it came out right after the last record. So it, like everybody was still processing the last record, Meet the Grams. You feel me? And out of nowhere, boom, he come with another joint.
Yeah, yeah,
And
I
it's
like that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like mad records coming out. You like, yo, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
So then it takes you a couple of days for it to marinate, and you like, oh, like he made a whole bop, like a whole record.
But the thing the thing about Meet the Grams that they weren't feeling was they were like, this old beat, I'm not trying to hear that because it sounded like some evil Frankenstein.
it was,
And most
yeah.
people
Horror
that weren't
movie.
that aren't like this today's.
They put me in like
fans.
ether mode.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
did, but they didn't want to hear that. So they're like, man, I can go to sleep to that. But then when he came with Mustard on a Beat, it was over with.
Yeah.
I knew, and when he did the A minor line and held, I
Yeah,
said,
that's
he's
crazy,
out of
yeah.
there. He's out of there.
Yeah.
He's out of there. This is which I don't know if y'all peeped this. So when you talked about when Drake did the Taylor Made freestyle, which was who?
Pac,
Okay,
Snoop.
on 616 in LA. If you listen to it, because someone said this in the comments, it was one of those long comments that not many people liked, and I was like, and I went back and listened to it. If you listen to it, that's his response to that, to Taylor Made. The two rappers that Drake
What
had,
is? Not Like Us?
616 in LA
Oh, word.
is his response to Taylor Made. The two rappers that had a problem with Drake was who? Pusha T, and recently Mos Def, right? If you listen to the first 16 bars of
Comment.
616,
Comment had
it's-
a problem.
right, but recently it was Mos Def. If you listen to it, he's rapping like Mos Def, and then the part that everybody gets is Pusha T.
Okay.
We peel back the layers. That's Pusha T.
So
That's-
let me stop you right there.
So he just didn't use
'Cause
AI. Go back and listen to 616. He's Mos Def, and then he's Pusha T. And I listen to him like, oh, this nigga's. That's it.
why
Yo,
I
Pete-
hate
Pete-
No,
Kendrick,
listen. If you
fam.
listen to it,
Because-
no, I'm telling you, listen to it, and it's written
Yeah.
just like it's written like the story of Out of
Okay, so look, something me and PC were talking about
It is.
that fans of certain rappers that are quote unquote lyrical will find ways to make everything a triple entendre.
Yeah.
Say, oh, you see the GPS with Drake's house, but if you reverse GPS, it's SPG. That was Drake, the high school Drake went to.
my
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I ain't gonna tell you,
Yeah,
nah,
bro.
but with Kendrick, it is kind of like that because like he raps and
Oh
he's
my
mad.
God.
No,
He's
P, I ain't gonna say like
surprised,
everything. Look, people reach. There's reaches. Don't get me wrong, of course. Like you know what I'm saying. But like Kendrick's music is coded.
is. It
His
is.
albums is coded. Like they all have like secret meanings to it. Like maybe not every other rapper do
told
that,
him
but
that.
he do that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
told
him that.
It be
This
like yeah. So.
This is what I'm gonna say. If you can interpret that, then if you can listen to a Kendrick record and tell me he's talking about his cat. Then he's calling him pussy because his cat, and then he's doing
talking
a
about the
play
Chloe
on.
bar.
Yeah, then he's doing a play on
Toronto
the
slang.
slang. Toronto. Like if you can just tell me 4 or 5 different meanings, bro, you must got the cure for AIDS or something.
Because how we go from
Because-
saying 21 Savage is better than Jay-Z to recognizing quadruple entendres on
Because
Twitter?
Hold on, whoever
Because
said that?
I'm hold on.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
gonna end
saying,
it
hold
with
on.
this.
Lonzo Ball.
Those same people, those same people that swear they get 5 to 7 different meanings. I could play them a battle rap record or a battle, and I guarantee I could stop it at the what
he
you
meant by
what
that.
he meant by that. I guarantee you. That's why
I
I'm
feel
not
you. Nah, I hear
running
you.
with the
Yeah,
fact
yeah.
that they just trying to make it seem like it's more layered
Well-
than what it is, bro. I'm not running with it, bro.
Well, with Kendrick, you're talking about a Pulitzer Prize winner, okay? And you're talking about a guy that all his, I was telling Direct this, all his albums are a form of media. First one is a short film. Second one is a poem, which he ends to Tupac. The next one is like a magazine, which is why it's one word for all the titles. So to us, you like, ain't nobody sitting up doing this. No, he's sitting up
doing
doing
that
it.
shit.
Like the last one is a play, and it's
Right,
supposed
right.
to side.
Damn, it's like the only
He's
album
sitting
that
up
you
doing
can play
that.
like
That's
forward
an
and reverse, and it
album.
means something
That's
different.
why he
It's
coming out every 5 years
Yeah.
because he's doing. But
Which is
y'all
why he
telling
playing
me
this
he's
for 10.
doing that. He's doing that back to back.
You been playing this all day? I've been playing it all week, son. Denzel told you he been playing this for 20 years.
He been waiting to
He been waiting to diss Drake. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
mad funny.
Yeah, I put the sensitive rapper back in
Yeah.
his pajamas. Ha ha. Yeah. He's been dissing him though.
You've been dissing them since Black Panther. That
Give
song,
me
with SZA.
another
Quadruple.
another quad that they said that I was
A
just
triple, a quad entendre.
like, from Kendrick in the joint in the beat.
I'm about to start calling them joints EEs, extra entendres.
Yeah, he be having them in there.
Cause they're I could just go online right now and look at a quick breakdown and it'd be like, well, he really means this, and if you look at
I can tell you one they
The
did.
pop
I
joint.
can
Let's
tell
do
you.
the
I
pop
can
joint.
tell you when they did, and I was like, I don't think he thought that. When it was like, yo, when he said, I'm trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Not only is he talking about the underage people, he's also, if you play on the piano, A
That's
minor
two.
is actually
That's-
no black keys. And I'm just like,
Oh my God!
so he
Are you,
said
are you
he's
standing
white.
on this?
No,
one?
no, that's what they
Okay.
said. No, it's an
See
actual
what I
thing.
mean?
It's an actual, they were like, if you on the piano,
Like,
A
this is
minor,
A minor,
and
yeah.
C major is the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
that
no
nah,
black key.
that was an
But I'm
entendre.
like,
Yeah.
I
That A
don't
minor
think
shit.
he-
Yeah.
I
no.
don't think he meant
it
that.
up.
But they were like,
Yeah, on the piano and shit, that A minor shit, yeah, it means something.
so you believe it.
No, it's serious. It's facts.
No, listen.
That line right there,
he's saying
it's a double.
He said he
that line's
meant,
a double.
He said he meant
It's a double?
You're
Yeah.
not black. That's what
Double
he's saying.
meaning.
So listen.
my
I don't even think y'all know.
Think
this.
about it. That's why Drake responded back with that whole B sharp shit, but he was wrong.
And there's no such thing
Exactly.
as B sharp.
Yeah, I know. I'm
But
trying to
y'all,
tell you,
that's
bro.
your man though. There's no
Listen,
such thing as B
listen,
sharp.
y'all don't even know this about me, but I play
He
piano.
said you gotta be sharp.
You're right. There's no such thing.
He was trying to flip it because
I did
Yeah,
too.
you
but,
gotta be sharp,
Yeah.
nigga. You
it was
gotta.
guitar, though, matter of fact.
But
It
it's
was
not.
on the piano.
But he's saying on the piano. He's saying the A. He did the whole keys.
The guitar.
But B sharp is not a key.
I'm good off of y'all.
That's
man.
what we telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Drake got some reaching too going on now because that's not even the key. It's not. I play the piano, so did he. He'll tell you.
Look, we can find a million breakdowns of Kendrick's record. Where are the ones that's breaking down with Drake saying everything is
But
just
this
so
is
surface
but
level?
here's
It is.
but here's
No,
the
it's not.
it is.
here's the problem.
He rapping good on them, but it ain't nothing to like break down.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like you
one
can't
dimension.
understand after one hit.
It's one
Think
dimension.
about it. It's very direct.
It's kind
I ain't
of
gonna front.
like
Okay,
DNA
like
versus,
the Whitney bodyguard joint. They
That's a
say it
dope.
was a play on the Whitney in the movie Bodyguard. It's a
And his
play
girl.
on his girl named Whitney.
Okay.
She slept with the bodyguard and this, that, and the
Still
third.
the same
Like,
thing.
how are we trying to act like it
that's-
ain't?
that's-
it
that's
ain't
three.
like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop acting like my man ain't layering
No,
his
he rapping. He
material.
rapping. He
You
rapping.
say it is
He rapping. He
simplistic.
rapping. I feel like
You
I feel
hear
like
it,
Kendrick won his
boom.
battle off of momentum. You feel me? And also just being effective with, like, you know, his records. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time Drake came and tried to like tone him and do some shit, like Kendrick came and drop that thing on him, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I say this, out of this battle, you got Kendrick has 2 certified hits that he can perform for the rest of his life.
Right.
And the other 2 are
Hold on, 2 certified.
What are
hits.
the 2?
Not like us.
Not like us and like that.
And like that. Facts.
Yeah, those are
Okay.
certified hits now.
Yeah.
The other 2 is Meet the Grams and Euphoria.
Right.
He cannot.
Those are
perform
lyrically
that.
potent records.
No, we're saying that those are, he got 2 hits, and these are the.
He got
the
2
weaker-
lyrical joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those are masterful. And then the other one.
Euphoria is crazy. Go back and listen to
No,
Euphoria.
it's
That
not.
shit is
Euphoria is
crazy.
heat.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's
To me,
2.
Euphoria is the best out of all of them.
Okay, so I'm saying, so his 2 are hits. These other 2 are these.
Not out of
this
all of
great.
the records, but out of all of the Kendrick.
Yeah,
Okay.
these 2 are hits. These 2 are fantastically lyrically written, and then the other one is the 616, which I said, which is later on, it's gonna come out. It's Most Def and it's Pusha T. So it's like he ain't really missed nowhere.
The thing that I hate about this battle, but is also what made the battle good, is that we didn't have enough time to let Family Matters like
Marinate. Yeah.
What
Yo, if Family Matters
But that's
got
the
like
whole
2
point.
days,
That's
no,
the
I know,
whole
I know, I
point.
know,
Yeah,
I know.
like-
I know, but I just wish like because what we say
You
in the
right.
video, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care no
Yo,
more.
if Drake had 2 days
Oh
to
my
let
God.
to let
But
Family
the
Matters.
internet do what it do.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That would have been up
Yeah.
there.
He would have. He would have.
And in his defense, he's probably sitting there like, I dropped one of the greatest disses ever,
Yeah.
and y'all ignoring it. Like, I don't understand. Because it really was. Let's say it ended at Family Matters. Let's say Kendrick didn't respond.
Or took a whole lot
Or
of time.
took a little minute. then
Everybody's
it
going to
would've
be saying
been-
top 5 diss tracks
They
ever.
would've
da, da,
moved.
da, da,
Yeah,
da.
word.
Yeah.
They would have.
But the way he played it was
Like,
crazy.
yo, he ended this shit. Kendrick can't say nothing. But yeah, I mean, momentum is everything,
I
bro.
appreciated
Timing is
Even if
everything.
he waited 2 days and dropped Meet the Grams, it wouldn't have hit the same.
No, it wouldn't.
Right.
have. It wouldn't.
Right.
have.
Yeah.
And I
The fact that everybody ran
they
to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, like, yo, he dropped
They
another
cut
one.
it off in the middle
they
of
wouldn't
it.
even trying to
Yeah.
hear it no more.
Because we were playing it back to back, trying to, and then we was like, hold on, what? And cut it off.
And
You shouldn't have said that.
And then
That's
when you heard,
terrible.
once you hear him open up like, Dear Adonis,
Dear Adonis,
I'm sorry that this
but-
man
but
is your
his
father.
father-
Like, come on, son.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
grandfather
ain't care what
shoulda
Drake
wore-
said
But
after that.
then
Should've wore a
that
condom.
also cancels out because that's the push angle.
Listen,
Does it?
Not only did he say I fat, then you took the same route that Push took and tried to expose a
but
new
he
kid.
went further.
Like, come
though.
on, bro.
See, but if that was if
Come
Meet the
on,
Grams
bro.
was the only diss that Kendrick got off, then I'd be like, okay. But because he did so much, I felt like I started realizing after a while, oh, Kendrick is trying to kill him with every single style
And
of rap.
A
That's-
guy
that's-
like Drake, you have to like. There was not gonna be one hit him up that just destroys him. Nah, you had to get him like you said on every single angle. Pause.
So let me ask y'all this. So we all wanted the battle to keep going
Yep.
because this is like the best thing to happen in years, right?
Facts.
But I feel like the whole thing with the Weeknd, the Weeknd having beef with Drake, helped put it into it. And then also I'm hearing that Universal Music Group, because Kendrick and Drake both have business with Universal. They said they called a Zoom call and they was basically like, please stop the beef. And they said that
They were asking for a public apology from Kendrick.
they said Kendrick don't want to apologize, and their stance was that
Cite your sources below.
Nah, this is real too. This is real too.
Cite
So
your sources.
Drake signed a $400 million deal, to Universal. You feel me? So the dude who owned that, who gave him that deal, basically don't want no stain on his name because Drake is signed to him, Nike.
you got investors. You got that much
investors
money
and
invested
stuff
in
like
somebody. You don't
And
want
then
that
when-
going
and then
around.
when somebody throws that
understand.
P word around, it's kind of like, whoa, you feel me? Like, hold on, a lot of people kind of stray away. You feel me? So right now
Drake is sponsored
trying
by
to
Nike.
Yeah, so he's trying to save
know
his
what I'm
he's trying to
saying?
save his investment right now, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's trying to get like Kendrick in them because Kendrick's kind of affiliated to Universal too. So like trying to get both parties to be like, yo, like go on record and say like, yo, he's not this and he's not that, and that's
Oh,
it. Like,
Kendrick
you know
would
what
never do that.
I mean? Right.
So
And I
you
see-
think this affects Drake?
Yes.
I think it affects Drake because
This beef hurts Drake?
chill,
Yes.
hey yo. He be doing that on purpose. But yo, when you always this is the podcast up, man. Yo, but look, right? When Drake didn't respond to story of Adidon, what was his reasoning?
Well, Jay Prince said that
Because it was true.
One, it was true, and Jay Prince said that he's like, don't he said you get in a pig pen, the only thing you can do is get muddy. Don't get down there.
So,
And
but also, so he had to deal with who when he was revealing his son to the world.
Adidas at the time.
Okay, so you have another outside business entity. You know what I'm saying? That if you make the wrong move, they could possibly not want to do the rollout, or you could void your contract.
Yeah.
So now we know Drake is sponsored by Nike.
Yeah.
Obviously, he got business dealings with people who are putting hundreds of millions of dollars into him. It becomes more than a battle at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, as an MC, you going to sit there like, yo, I need to bomb first on him. Yeah, I need to go back right now. But if you can't, you can't. And if you going against people who are using that as part of their strategy.
And I think that's where Kendrick wins the heart of the people. Is because he's corporate. He can't do this. All he views this is money. I'll say what I want to say, and I'm not apologizing. I'm saying what I'm going to say, and people can relate to that more. Yeah, everyone would love and aspire to be like Drake and get $400 million, right? But most people will never get that, but you will get to say how you really feel, and you will get to hold down your people, and that's Kendrick.
Right.
Like he's got their hearts.
And the last thing that Kendrick did that we can speak to is I uploaded 2 different videos on my channel, on my personal channel, where it's basically reviewing Family Matters and reviewing Meet the Grams. And it's like, as soon as I put up Family Matters, Universal Music Group, this video won't be played in certain countries. We caught I knew it was going to happen, but I was just like, whatever. Kendrick, nothing.
See?
No claim on it.
That's what I mean.
And then you start seeing
took it off.
YouTubers come out like, yo, he changed people's lives by not enforcing the monetization on that.
Shut
He-
up.
That's another
that's a fact. That is, bro.
free marketing.
It is a fact
He
because
took out the copyright claim over every
I didn't
YouTube
say he didn't do it.
He's like, y'all giving this thing too much credit for everything.
No, but that psychologically that is smart though, because he knows everybody that want to say Drake won is gonna be like, I made 10 bands off the
Nah, I
last
agree
video
with
because
that
he didn't.
100%.
Kendrick, my man. Da, 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 da,
Do
da,
you
yeah.
think Kendrick goes back into hibernation?
I thought the same question.
Drake said he got an album rolling out. It's
okay,
part of his
so-
rollout.
For him to do what he did, he can't. He's got to stay. Like, one thing you can say about Drake is he always gave music and he stayed out there in the front. And I think he got that from Lil Wayne.
He never really took a
Yeah,
hiatus.
Lil Wayne never did either. So I
Yeah.
get where you like that. And the people, they can be fed like that, and they won't ever leave if you do that, and they won't ever second guess it. So Kendrick, you have them now. I don't think you got to be as frequent as Drake, but you can't go
I
3
feel
years.
I feel like if he does, they're gonna put whatever he does under a real big microscope.
Absolutely.
So whatever he do, if he does decide to wait another 2, 3, 5 years, however long, whatever he drop,
It better be.
I think he's dropping it in the next 3
better
months.
be that.
They say he's supposed to drop it this month.
If he
Man.
drops this month, this genius.
Yeah.
So
Word.
question for y'all, right? I was sitting here thinking, I know a lot of people who put Kendrick Lamar in their top 10 like a year or 2 ago. He was already in their top 10s.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like Kendrick, and I felt the same about J. Cole. I like them. They lyrically potent. They come with good concepts, but I don't feel like they've done enough where I would have put them in my top 10. I was thinking like, man, if Kendrick wins this battle and with the whole world watching, and we talk about like, look at what happened with the Jadakiss versus joint. A lot of people started rating Jada higher because with the whole world
Yeah.
watching, he delivered.
Yeah.
I feel the same about Kendrick. I feel like this is enough
This-
to definitively put him on the top
This
10 list.
boosted Mr. Morale.
I agree.
But you being East Coast heavy in your top 10 list, would you put Kendrick in there?
Kendrick's not in my 10.
Nah.
There's no.
But you're not mad at a top 10 that has him.
Nah, not at all.
Okay. What about y'all?
I mean, Kendrick
I
could
got
be
him
in
in my
my
top 10.
current top 10, like current people but 10 of all time? No.
Okay.
I got him top 10 all time.
My 10 gonna be all East Coast niggas. Like, I'm
look,
keeping it being.
Who's the 10th person in your top 10?
Probably like Cassidy or something. I don't know, bro.
So you
Moving on.
Yeah.
Yes, I got Cass over Kendrick. Yes.
Oh my God. Yo, put a beat
You
on.
not
Like,
like
you
us.
want to think, you
Yo,
got to
you're not like us, nigga.
This is what I'm gonna also say about my
They
son
not like
Cass.
us.
Whether you want to say whatever you want to say, his discography is like he never dropped a whole bunch of trash and then realized, okay, it ain't working, let me spin. He just spun, and then it was like a, you feel what I'm saying? It's like a hiatus. Where is he? We hear a few sprinkled records every now and then.
He come back to the same Cassidy. Like,
No.
Of like bar heavy Cassidy. He's consistent with on brand.
I'm
with
saying
who
as
he
far
is.
as like albums, he dropped those. Then he just went. He caught the cases and all of that.
Yeah.
And that just like affected his rap.
I'm
career.
gonna be real with
He
you.
didn't drop no albums that was just like I'm sorry, bro. Like I can't really put no
Okay.
stain on his name.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
Let me ask you this. So what's Cassidy's best album?
That's a great question.
I mean, I'm not being funny. I got the one I think is his best.
His first album.
I don't know. What his-
Name all Cassidy's albums.
I don't know.
Split-
But I know. I
split-
heard all of them. I
split
just don't.
personality.
Okay,
I know that and
yeah.
Bars.
Bars
Yeah.
and the Hustler.
Got you.
Those are like the
Hustle
first
versus the
three.
problem or some shit.
Yeah, the Brian Adrian.
I think
Reese
though,
story.
yeah,
Bars.
the Barry
Bars.
Adrian Reese.
That's
joint.
Barry.
Yeah, the Barry Adrian Reese story.
That was after the car accident.
That's fire.
Right.
It's fire.
I don't
I'ma tell
have.
you,
That's
this
what
is-
I'm saying. There's nothing negative I can say as far as his discography.
This is the problem. This is the problem with Cassidy. I'm gonna tell you, and a couple rappers had this problem, right? The problem is that after he got in the car accident, bars dropped, and I remember the whole buzz being like, "Oh, that's his name. That makes sense. That's crazy." Everybody was going
crazy.
crazy. People wanted to hear a story from him. They wanted a concept.
He
They
didn't do
wanted
it to-
something
he did
deep.
one
told
song, he did
you.
one song on
Yeah.
there. Like, he
Yeah,
did.
one joint.
He did one.
He did the innocent man joint and all of that.
Innocent
Yeah.
Man,
Niggas wanted a
Yeah.
conceptual
That's fire.
album. They wanted to say, I want to know if you notice this, right? The most beloved rappers, I'm talking about beloved ones with the crazy fans, are ones you feel like that you know. They're ones with a story like his grandma died, mine too. I made a connection with the music. Every rapper that don't do that
Yes,
don't
I agree.
have
I agree.
besides Jadakiss, but Jadakiss did it a couple times though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, what's Jadakiss' biggest commercial song?
Why?
Why?
So there's a lot of people that connected with that song. Was like, oh, he opened my eyes up to the world. So that's just what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Right.
When the spotlight was on him the most, it was that and Versus.
Cass made
know
a
what I'm saying?
whole bunch of people switch their rap style, and they still rap
but we
like
talking
him
about
till
connecting
this
with
day.
people's hearts and stuff.
What are
I
you
agree.
talking about, bro? Cass is like monumental, bro, when it comes to hip
He's
hop.
monumental as far as bars, bro.
That's
I give
bars,
you that.
yeah.
But he's not
and
monumental
bars-
in no other category of rap besides.
I understand
Right.
what you're saying.
Bars.
I understand.
Bars is hip hop.
It
What are
is.
we talking?
Man, Cassidy ain't
what
got
are
no
we
Grammys.
talking about?
It is. No, it is.
He
But
said only bars, nothing like
No.
what? All we care about is bars.
what
That's
he's
not
saying
true.
what he's saying is he doesn't have any songs that touch your soul. He don't have.
He don't got range.
He don't has no range. All he has is bars. Is what he's saying. Like same thing
Okay.
we say about like B Magic is he can't be the GOAT or whatever. It's because he only Rum Nitty only got bars. You gotta make me feel something. You pause. You gotta make me do something else other than just show me how good you are at rap. Lil Wayne has this problem sometimes too. He gets thought because here's a problem with people that just spit bars. I listen to you because I have to watch myself when I rap. I listen to you and I'm impressed by that, but that doesn't relate to me.
Right,
Because
right,
I'm
right.
not. I don't have that talent. I don't. So what else do you have? Well, give me a DMX
Yeah.
because I
Because
can
he
relate.
tells his
When you hear a
story.
song that you can
I
feel,
can
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
that.
it's
He's
different.
not spitting crazy.
You connect on a deeper level to the song
you
compared
go.
to somebody just rapped over and it
Just
sounds
rap.
fire.
Which
Like,
brings
you know what I'm saying?
honestly brings us back to
I give y'all
Drake
that,
versus Kendrick
100%,
because the thing is bars are impressive, but they're not timeless. A message is. That's what it is.
Mike, yes, sir.
That's what it is.
Don't ever do a mic drop.
So look, so check this out, right?
I'm playing on my phone.
with this whole Drake versus Kendrick great battle going down. Matter of fact, let me ask y'all this: where does this battle rank? Just as far as the back and forth.
Number one.
As far as
We never got this much music out of one battle. right?
Number one.
As I say, as far as like actual content, like it got to be number one because it's like what 10 diss tracks in total, or what 8,
And, it's
something
at
like that.
It's
Like
at
8 or
least,
9.
Yeah, and you talking about
And I'm talking about in like a 2 week
month.
span.